We've all probably seen in the news lots of things about AI recently, and although it's been around for a while, now it's really becoming public and easy to use. It will have a significant impact, I think, on genealogical research going forward and even writing family stories. So I just want to take 5 minutes to look at how we can use AI in our genealogical research. I'm not going to explain AI. You can actually get AI to explain itself, or there's plenty of videos on Google. So what we'll do is we'll take a look at two of our favorite search engines, Bing and Google, which have now been underpinned with artificial intelligence, and see how I can use both of those AI tools in my genealogical research. So first of all, we'll look at Google and then we'll look at Bing. Here we are at the Google AI engine, which actually is called bard.google.com. Currently, AI is not pinned to the traditional google.com search bar. You've actually got to find it at this address. In contrast, Bing has both search and AI on its main page. So I said earlier, we're not going to look at how AI works. We're just going to have some examples to show you how different this is to traditional search and how useful it's going to be to you. So again, here I am at Bard. It says experimental, and let's type in a very vague-ish question to Bard and see what the answer is. So I'm going to ask about 19th century New York City birth certificates to Bard and see what the artificial intelligence comes up with. And we see it working here at the top of the screen, and it actually gives me quite a nice description that they're not publicly available online, and a source that I can go to find out more information. Let's go ahead and ask Bing exactly the same question. It's already typed there in the bottom, and see what Bing comes up with. And you can see it's now searching. And slightly different answer that comes up from the Google one, and actually more references. There's actually 6 references I can use here. So not only is the textual answer very useful, but both systems are giving me a source to go and look at. Bing gives me 6 and Google gives me 1. Let's just try another type of question as well, just to show you again how these systems come up with their answers. So I've actually typed in when was Utah's first census, and let's go ahead and look at that. And here we are. So Google Bard has brought me to this information and give me a source here, which is Google Books. And let me type this in to Bing and see what Bing comes up with. And now it's searching to pull together the answer. Okay, and again 4 references, which is wonderful, which is really, really good. And I just want to compare this AI search to what we'd have seen traditionally in the search bars of Google and Bing. So luckily Bing has search and chat, and if I just click on search here, remember the first 2 questions I put into my chat or AI, and I can just click on that and do a traditional search, and this will be a very familiar screen to anybody who's been searching on Bing. And then I can go back to Google and actually do the same thing. See, there's a Google key here. If I press that, now I've got related topics. When was the first Utah census? So let me just hit that. And again, we see the normal search screen from Google. Normally there's a sponsored up here, but it's give me a bunch of information I can go. So going back to AI, obviously not an explainer here, but what this is to encourage all the genealogists and family historians to now put AI firmly in your toolkit. And I also recommend when we're searching for something, and it probably will be more specific than this, instead of putting the question on Facebook or Instagram or any of the chat boxes, come here and ask AI what their answer would be before you go and search in the social sites. It's only going to get more important to our day-to-day research as it gets more intelligence. So if you remember now, there's 4 things. There's looking at 2 search engines, Bing and Google, and we're looking at 2 AI engines, both Bing and Google. And what I'd strongly suggest to all genealogists is that you use all 4, because as we saw very quickly, the answers that come out of Bing and the answers that come out of Google can be different, but they both give me resources to go and look at. So I hope this short video about AI and genealogy has been helpful. Please hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll be putting more videos out in the future.